This Sharp CD-5 at that wood compact disc stereo system. Not only can I play my CDs from here, but this also has an AM/FM tuner. It also has Bluetooth technology to this. So I'm going to be able to hook up my phone and then play that music right from here. And everybody starts dancing in the studio then. I know that it might be a little bit early for Jingle Bells for some of us, but I do see a Christmas tree over there in the corner, and I may have had a Christmas in July promo shoot this morning. So I am in the Christmas mood right now because that's how I spent my morning this morning. This here is coming home to you on an easy pay of just $38 a month. It's also from Sharp, which is an absolute name that is huge in consumer electronics. I love what they did by mixing today's technology with yesterday's technology. Even though a CD, I mean, that doesn't really feel like it's that far long ago that we were using them, but let's face it, if you don't have a CD player, and chances are a lot of us do not, you can't play the CDs that you definitely have in your attic, that you definitely have in your basement, and this allows for you to hear them again. We're gonna welcome in Oscar Duval, who brings this and many other consumer electronics to us. Oscar, so good to see you again in the show, and appreciate you bringing a little bit of nostalgia here back.
It definitely does, and I gotta tell you, I used to follow these guys around. So if anybody ever had Dave Matthews Band or a CD from them, I used to follow them around all the time. But I have to tell you, this is something that does bring back nostalgia, but it works with all the latest and greatest technologies out there now too. Yes, it has a 5-disc CD changer. I can play 5 discs easily, but here's the beautiful thing about this is the design. It is made out of a solid wood construction. I mean, that is hardwood. It's a beautiful blackened wood. You have your front fire speakers in the front, so total 50 watts. And just to show you, it has that 5-disc CD changer that is right in the front. It also has built-in Bluetooth, which is also hooked up to my phone. So if you're somebody that still streams music, you can definitely bring your music that way too. The nice thing too is if you have music that is MP3, either on CD or a USB drive, I can grab that drive and plug it right into the front and play all my music that way. So if I'm looking for something that really does look like furniture, this doesn't look techie, it's really furniture made out of real wood. And if you're looking for something that gives you the capabilities to basically just share all those great memories, I gotta tell you, Justin, I have stories about these guys I used to follow around. Some stories are nice, some stories not so nice. Well, at least I can't say it on TV, but they're amazing stories. And this helps me kind of relive everything back because now I have all these CDs and I can kind of play everything with all my memories. And because most of us have CDs at home, and we're not going to use them as coasters. We're basically going to use them basically to bring back all those great memories and share it with our friends and our family.
Oh my gosh, I have so many different CDs that I would make like different mixes with that would burn on my computer and then put into my Walkman that I would take around when I was like cutting grass. I remember having a Walkman like little fanny pack that I would have on the side, and it would skip with every single step that I took.
It was fanny pack.
Yeah,
okay.
Right, like we went way, way back there. But this allows for you to be able to play all of those mixed CDs, the CDs that you have that you collected for years. I mean, let's face it, I have those accounts that you can stream music for, and I pay for it every single month. I'm renting that music. I don't own that music. When you buy a CD,
yes,
that music is yours. You get to keep it and do what you like with it. But when you pay to those streaming accounts, as long as you're paying, you have access to it, but you can't use it in any which way that you want to. There's a lot of differences here. We have at our house a big bin of CDs, and this is your way to be able to play them again. You know, it used to be that your computer, I remember how cool it was that you could take a CD and you could put it into your computer, it would play music through your speakers of your computer, and then it just became like second nature that of course you could do that. Well, then it was like, wait a second, that CD-ROM, that's gone now. That's not in computers anymore. And so you need a way to be able to do that. Now this mixes AM/FM radio too. I think too, for AM/FM radio, gosh, this was kind of crazy. The other day we had some storms that came through here that a lot of people were out of power. I know Craig was out of power for days, right? Yeah, 3 days Craig Smith was out of power. When the storm hit where our house was, we had no cell service, we had no internet, we had no power. When the cell service came back on, my brother had said to me, he was like, did you get into your basement? I said, no, why? He was like, there was a tornado by your house. I had no way of knowing. In that situation, though, I could have gotten the EcoFlow, plugged it into here, used that AM/FM. I think for emergency situations too, Oscar, it's important to have an AM/FM radio in your house.
Oh, it's really important to actually have an AM/FM radio because Noah uses AM/FM radio. So it's always nice to have at least one radio in your household. So this has your radio, AM/FM. It plays CDs, it plays MP3 CDs, and it also plays off of your basically thumb drive. But it also has built-in Bluetooth. And just to kind of show you right now, so here is our player right now. Here's my great stack of music I would love to tell you some stories about. But let's play and see. Tell me how you think the sound.
Oh, wow.
Big booming bass. And that's all streaming because I can stream everything directly from whatever account I have. But I got to tell you, you're right when you say that just because you have a streaming service and just because you paid for something does not mean you really own it. Because what happens is when you leave that service, well, if you leave that service, you kind of left all your stuff there because you can't really take it with you. But with this, all those CDs, all those great memories, now you can bring everything back to life. And because nowadays, this is all making a comeback. If you're trying to buy something for somebody that's younger, mixtapes are making a comeback. Mix CDs are making a comeback, which this can play. The fact that they can grab a CD and just to show you and put it right into the drive itself, well, all I do is I press a little button and it pops right in. And that's all you have to do, Justin. And then you
Nice
have
and
all
easy.
your music to share with your friends and your family.
Look, $38 a month for the next 5 months really is a small price to pay for a piece of furniture that you're going to have in your house forever. It really is a great investment here today. AM/FM, Bluetooth, and that 5 CD changer as well. It's E327950. Oscar, thank you so much for being in the show. Good to see you.
Oh, anytime.
See you soon. All right, that does it for this week's episode of Electronic Tech and Tips with Justin. Don't go anywhere, though, because coming up next, we have the Vesla bike here in studio. If you've not seen this yet before, oh my gosh, wait until you see how fast this electronic trike can go. I'll see you on the other side of this break.